Hello internet, what time is it? I do believe it's Dark Souls o'clock. Yes, I've been getting really back into this game lately. I know the sequel is out, but I'm still having so much fun in the original. Right now I'm in the Fortress of Sen and I need to destroy the local boss, the Iron Golem. So let's go and do that. Oh, and by the way, I look kind of like a garden gnome in this ridiculous hat and this awful colour scheme. But statistically these things seem to be the best equipment I could find. Never mind. Right, this guy's going to throw some flaming boulders at us, so we need to run. Run, run, run. We are running so we don't get hit by flaming boulders. Okay, now somebody here to kill. Yes, there's a guy here who needs to die. I'm not sure if he needs to die, but it does no harm to kill him anyway. Better that than getting stabbed in the back. I actually can't remember where I need to go because I thought I had to go that way. No, it's this way, is it? I've only got to the local boss, the Iron Golem, once, so I'm not 100% sure of where to go. But this seems like a likely looking path. Oh, I love. Oh, somebody shooting arrows at me. I can't stop to admire the view. Just give me a moment. Stop shooting arrows at me. Thank you. I love the style of this game. You know, people will say it's not the best graphical fidelity, the textures aren't the highest quality, blah blah blah. I totally agree, but just the style and the atmosphere is amazing. And just look at that beautiful view. My God, we are high up. Okay, so I think it's this way. Now, as I recall, there's a dude on the roof. Not sure if I need to kill him before I fight the boss or not. I'll try not killing him and see if anything bad happens as a result. Okay, let's collect those souls. Alright. Yep, doesn't look like we needed to kill the dude on the roof. Okay. This guy, as I recall, is kind of slow, so I just need to dodge and hit him with my massive axe. Dodge! Don't think I actually want the camera lock on, do I? This guy's big enough to... Whoa. He's big enough to see without needing to lock on, and locking on does rather cause the camera to jump around everywhere. I don't think I dodged that, but I didn't take much damage. Dodge! Ooh. No! Now, I died there, but what I love about this game is, and that was kind of a cheap death, right? I was on lots of health and I fell off the edge of the cliff. But what I really like about this game is how things like that happen and it gets you frustrated, but it doesn't get you frustrated enough to quit the game, because I don't have all that far to go to fight this dude again. Right? It's just up here. Just like a 2-minute run, if that, to get there. I've got 2 pretty easy enemies to fight. And then I can have another go. And I think that's just a real tribute to the guys who designed the game. They managed to balance the frustration factor perfectly with how easy it is to try again. Yeah, I mean, some of the areas are it's more difficult to get to the boss if they kill you, but I haven't found any that are ridiculously bad, and those that are, there's usually a shortcut or a hidden bonfire that will get you there quicker. Right, so there we go. Attempt number 2, well, 3 overall. Don't know what that range attack does. Don't want to find out. Okay, so what did we learn last time? Probably I should keep away from the edge. Oh, yeah, he can do that as well. Alrighty. I don't think there's a way to dodge that. Ooh. That was unfortunate, because I was just trying to run away and heal. I don't think there's a way to dodge that attack where he grabs you and picks you up, because in my first fight against him I feel as though I did dodge it, but I still teleported to his hand. I mean dodged it by a good like 6-8 feet. So the hitboxes in this game do tend to be a bit on the generous side, but that's part of its charm. So Lee, we're going to need to try again. I wish I looked more like Santa Claus and less like a garden gnome. That's one thing I wish. Oh. What? Oh, it's a shortcut. This is the way into the fortress. I was here earlier. So there's a shortcut and you can use these cages to travel up and down. Huh. See what I mean? Shortcuts. Love it. Okay, that was unexpected. So let's go back to the golem. Is it golem or golem? I think it might be golem, because Golem is the guy from Lord of the Rings, isn't he? Golem, golem, golem. This channel is starting to turn into James fails to pronounce words, isn't it? That's disturbing. Yeah, I've been that way already. Okay. See what we can do. Now, I'm mostly a melee character. I have some pyromancy skills, and in some ways I wish I didn't have some pyromancy skills. I wish I'd originally built just full-on melee character. You can't tell me I dodged that. I took no damage though, that's good. Because it does seem like the way to go. It does. The pyromancies, for the most part, you don't get enough usage out of them, I find, to rely on them. You always have to go back to a bonfire and recharge. Actually, let's take some drinking. Ooh, that wasn't very nice. Dodge. I need to stop queuing up attacks. Yeah, what was I saying about pyromancers? Yeah. So while it's nice to be able to throw fireballs around, like I can only throw 6. Yeah, I think if I play Dark Souls 2, I would go, judging by how things have gone in Dark Souls 1, and there's no reason to suppose 2 is going to be comparable. I think I would definitely go with probably a dex build, something that's fast and can do a lot of quick attacks. Ooh, got through it, yes. But you know, pyromancy is occasionally useful. I mean, one of the other problems is it's quite slow. So if I tried to throw a fireball now in this fight, this dude would just kill me. Oh, well, yeah, I'm still thinking that's probably unavoidable. So we can dodge the next one. Now I haven't kindled the bonfire I'm resting at up here, which means I'll be getting 5 charges of the healing flask. But with that death, I still have never run out. So it probably doesn't matter. The reason I haven't kindled the bonfire is I don't have all that much humanity, and I'm trying to save it for when I need it. Humanity, if you haven't played this game, is basically a sort of commodity you can use to turn yourself from a zombie into a human. And it will only last until you die the next time. But as a human, you can participate in multiplayer, so you can invade other people's games, or you can bring other people into this game to help you against difficult bosses. You can also, some characters for example will only talk to you if you're a human. I think there's other benefits as well, but because humanity I'm finding it quite difficult to find, I have been trying to be quite sparing in how I've used them. I think I do have a couple of humanities that I could use to kindle the bonfire, which again it will double the number of charges that I put into my healing flask when I rest at the bonfire, but don't want to waste them. I find that often in games where there's a sort of limited commodity of something or other, I usually end up finishing a game with 5 million of that commodity because I've been scared to waste them. Yep. I wonder if I should put something on. Ooh! Dodge! Oh, I'm dead already. Wow! So what I was trying to say was, I wonder if I should put my weapon with something, or not enchant it, but put some kind of effect on it. So I've got rotten pine resin, charcoal pine resin. I think that rotten pine resin I think is poison, charcoal is fire. Do I have any lightning effects I could use? See, there's all these amazing things you've got here, but there's only a small number of each of them, so you have to be quite careful in how you use them, or you have to farm lots of them. Some people are just amazingly good at this game. I am not. I'm just bumbling along the same as I do in every other game. But firebomb, let's put that on my action bar. Yeah, let's try the charcoal pine resin this time. Yeah, some people are amazing at this game. I watched a streamer the other day on Twitch playing Dark Souls 2, beating the new game +5 without using any weapons or armor. She beat the whole thing with the power of her fists. It's amazing to me that somebody can be that good. And I would blame my age, but I was no good at games when I was a young man or a boy even. I was, if anything, I was worse than I am now. Back then, I mean, games used to be like a single level of a game used to be like a screen if it was a platform or something, and I would generally not get beyond the first, maybe sometimes the second screen of a game. Hand-eye coordination, not my thing. Platforming in general, not something I'm particularly good at, although I mean there are some platformers, more modern platformers I've enjoyed. Shank 2 was lots of fun. Mark of the Ninja, which I think is by the same people, is something I'm playing at the minute, and he's really fun. It's a stealth platformer, which isn't something you see a lot. So rather than combat, you having to sneak around and try to avoid bad guys, which kind of makes it a bit like a puzzle game in some respects, because you're trying to figure. Oops, didn't want to do that. Oh, whoops, dead already. Yes, Mark of the Ninja. Yeah, you're trying to sneak around and figure out the way through the level. I do like stealth games. I don't have all that many to play. I've got Thief still to play, and the Dishonored DLC, and Mark of the Ninja. I think that's all. So, the first time I fought the Iron Golem, which was before I started recording, actually it was yesterday, I got a lot closer to killing him. I think I got him down to about 25% health. And since then it seems like every fight has gone slightly worse than the one before it, which is depressing. Never mind. We shall overcome. I could try using my Iron Flesh spell. I mean, what that does is it gives me a lot more defense at the expense of not being able to jump, roll, run, or get out of the way at all, really. I don't think there was anything else I could do. I mean, I could try throwing fireballs at him. Light crossbow, I've got about 1 million of those. Titanite shard will be useful though, that's for upgrading weapons. Definitely go to the blacksmith once I've finished with this. Okay, let's okay, where are my souls? I don't see them anywhere. Huh. Well, there weren't that many souls, but that's a little bit of a worry. Right, let's apply some fire to my weapon and dodgeroonie. Yes. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt. Oh, I did it. I dodged his grab attack. And again. Okay, so I apologise. That attack is dodgeable. So is that one if you move. Okay, let's just get a bit of distance because I need to heal. Alright, and roll. Right off the edge. And I think that was my only charcoal pine resin, so no more flaming weapon. I've got a humanity. Yeah, I think I've got a poison resin if I want to use it, but probably don't want to use it. Alright, so the last few times I've been trying to two-hand my axe, but I think it's going to be beneficial having a shield. I've got the firebomb selected. I've never really used bombs because I'm a pyromancer. I guess I can throw fireballs if I want to. Why use a consumable to do it? Maybe that would be a good idea against this dude though. I should give it a try. But I think what I really need to do is just stick and move, just hit and move until don't fall down there. Until victory is mine. And victory will be mine. This axe seems to be the best weapon I've found. I've been using it for most of the game and upgraded it a few times, but it seems like it's the best thing. And the other weapon I've used a bit is the Jagged Ghost Blade, which does really good damage against some enemies and not much against others. There's a hint. Good luck. Thanks, mate. Well, not much point collecting those souls. It's only 500, but better than nothing. I mean, I tend to think might as well collect them because otherwise I'll just be distracted. Okay, that bomb does nothing. Might have missed, but... Dodge! Dodge! Yay, dodging worked. Dodge! I feel like I'm about to fall off the edge of this thing. Dodge! I'm kind of ambivalent about locking the camera on at the minute. Does locking the camera on help me to hit him? I feel as though it does, but I also feel like it means I'm totally disoriented because of the way the camera just keeps swinging around. It swings round, round, baby, round, round. Am I talking too much tonight? I feel as though I might be. I feel as though I might be babbling slightly. I might be drunk, although I shouldn't be. I've not had anything to drink. I've had what have I drunk today? I had a can of Relentless energy drink long time ago now. What was that? 12 hours ago. I need to give that stuff up. It's such a bad idea to drink it. I really need to give it up, but I've been saying that for so long and I've been trying to give it up and I've just been failing. Need more willpower. So what else I had? I had a can of Diet Coke and a lot of tea. Guess that's quite a bit of caffeine, isn't it? I am hopelessly addicted to caffeine. Need to... Oh, did he drop any loot? Not this time. I need to control my caffeine intake a bit better. It's not good to be reliant on stuff like... Ooh, ow. On stuff like that and feel as though you can't... No, that's what a fireball does to this dude. 172 damage. I mean... I'm starting to feel like I'm magnetised towards the edges of that platform. Obviously I'm avoiding the centre because that's where he is, but maybe I need to be closer to the centre to be able to dodge safely. What was I saying about caffeine? Yeah, it's I feel like it's a bad sign if you feel like you're dependent on something, if you feel like you can't face the day without something. I mean, whether that's caffeine, whether that's alcohol, cigarettes, whatever. It's something really... I mean, I'm the kind of person who doesn't like things affecting me. I like to feel like, oh, I'm in control, which is laughable because I'm completely not in control of anything, but I like to feel as though I'm in control and that something else isn't controlling me. I think that guy just stands there, doesn't he? Not close enough to aggro him. So, yeah, what was I saying? I like to feel like I'm in control, and it really rankles if I feel like something like that is controlling me. Apart from the health problems associated with drinking way too much caffeine, you know, which is that you get jittery, heart problems, psychological issues, all the vast canopy. Canopy is not a word. Huge numbers of problems, basically. It's bad, I shouldn't do it. Film at 11. Okay, let's see. Right, we're going to try and dodge, so we don't need the shield. We can put that away. And just try to hit him a few times. Dodge! Dodge! Well, dodge some of it, but then I ran out of stamina. I mean, I don't think the other way, the jagged ghost blade, is going to be the answer to this one. Right, let's get my shield out and see if I can retreat a bit and heal. Ah, that's the value of having a shield, you see. When he does that, I don't take hardly any damage. I'm still taking some, though. More healing, I think. I thought I was out of range. Obviously I wasn't. Is he just going to spam that ability at me now? Right. This means war. This means I need to toughen up. Oh, I can't toughen up, though. I just don't have the time to cast a spell. Did he cast? No. Right. Drink. That was not good, basically. This entire video might be me dying at this guy, although I hope not. I hope not, because there's other things I want to kill. What bosses have I killed in this game so far? So the Asylum Demon, the Taurus Demon, the Gargoyles, and the Bell Tower, which are probably the worst bosses, the most difficult bosses I've killed in the game. There's other harder bosses I've fought, but I haven't killed. The Gargoyles gave me no end of trouble. The Capra Demon in Undead Burg. There's I killed the Gaping Dragon. I killed the Chaos Witch in Blighttown. I think that's all the bosses I've killed. What's that, about 7? Not many, is it? I forget how many bosses a game actually has. I think it's like 20 or something. So what ones have I met otherwise? The Ceaseless Emission, couldn't kill him. The Sif the Great Wolf. The second demon in the Undead Asylum. What is it? I can't remember what it's called. The Escape Demon or something. Is that it? Is those the only other bosses I've met? Oh, I killed the giant moss as well. I'm not sure if that's a boss. I can't remember what it's called either. The Moonlight Moss? Moth? Not moss. Moth. Well, let's heal up, but let's not let him spam that ability. Let's dodge it instead. Okay, rolling towards this seems to be the thing to do. Right. And not locking on seems to be the thing to do, so I don't get completely disorientated. So I'm dying here without doing much damage to the boss, but I still feel like I've got a chance. Every time I die, I feel like, well, next time it'll be different. Next time I will do better. And part of that is because I know I've already done better in the past, and part of that is just, I think, good game design. I'm not one of those people who can talk about game design with a lot of authority. I haven't studied game design, I don't know much about it, but I've played a lot of games, and I know when something like this that really should be annoying me to damnation is a lot of fun. And I know that when I feel that way about something, somebody somewhere has done something right. And the views. Oh, I love the views. The whole atmosphere of the game, actually. The views, the music, the sort of style of the interactions with the NPCs, where people just have a few lines of dialogue and it's all a little bit, they're a little bit spaced out, almost like they're on drugs or something. It all adds up. You know, this is a game that's not afraid to only have a few cutscenes in it. It had cutscenes, yes, but most of the story is just told not using cutscenes, which is rare these days. You know, modern games makers, and I think I spoke about this in my last Dark Souls video last year, but I still agree, I think it's right. Modern game makers a lot of the time these days use cutscenes as sort of a crutch. You know, for storytelling, it's like, oh, we need to convey this, we'll have a cutscene where somebody says it. Yes, that's how we do it, and that's cinematic. Ow. Nothing wrong with cutscenes, but it's just refreshing to see a game that doesn't rely on them. You know, like any narrative structure, cutscenes are something that can be overused, and you can get sick of them when everything relies on them. I'm just rambling, by the way. Slightly to cover my embarrassment at dying so often. Although I shouldn't be embarrassed, I mean, it's Dark Souls. Should I try using the Iron Flesh spell? I feel as though I should. I also feel as though dodging is probably a better idea, and the Iron Flesh spell is going to prevent me from dodging, but dodging isn't really doing me very much good at the minute, is it? So let's try Iron Flesh and see how that goes. I mean, I could just hang back and try to fireball him. Well, I shall see how I feel about that. Firstly, Iron Flesh spell. We'll see how this goes, and if this doesn't go so well, I might try the fireball tactic. Now, I can't dodge, so let's get the shield up and just try to absorb as much damage as I can. Yeah, the problem is he's just too far away now, and I can't get close to him to get blows in. and he can still do quite a bit of damage to me when he hits me, which he always will, because I can't dodge. Yeah, it's not a winning plan. See what other magics we can get. It's the bottomless box. That's not magic. Okay, bottomless box is magic, but it's not the kind of magic I was after. Alright, so we don't need iron flesh. Let's keep fire orb. We don't really need poison mists. We're not going to be poisoning this dude. So we could get power within. Boosts my strength, but drains my health. I am sort of tempted to stick Great Chaos Fireball on my bar and just try to... Yeah, let's do that. And just try to burn this guy. You know, I mean, it's the kind of thing you do. Plan A is just not working. And I feel like it could work better because it did before I started recording. But it's not working, this melee plan. Let's try some magic. If this doesn't work, we can try dodging again. Maybe I should try the other weapon as well. That's something else I could give a go to. I do feel as though I really feel as though the key to winning this is just going to be dodge more. But need better reflexes, I guess. Need better hand-eye coordination. Oh, my friend, how many times have I killed you so far? Actually, probably only like 12, 13 times, isn't it? Alright, let's immediately start burning him. Let's select the Chaos Fireball and just lob it at him. Ooh, that's some good damage. Now, dodge. Ooh, I didn't dodge. Whoops. And dodge. And heal. And dodge. And fireball. Yeah, it's doing some decent damage, isn't it? Dodge. Ooh, that again was not a dodge. And we've run out of fireballs. Great. Ooh dear. Well, we've not run out of fireballs in general, just the great chaos ones. Got normal fire orbs, actually not fireballs. This is doing some damage to him. Oh, come off it. I dodged away from that. Oh, but I survived. Right, run and heal. And heal? Yeah. And heal. Right, I've got 4 fire orbs left. I don't think that's enough to kill this dude. Dodge. The thing about this game is you get locked in animations and it prevents you from dodging. I mean, that didn't go too badly though, right? It didn't go too badly.